Yeah, it is. It is. So, I'm Tanya Chappell. Welcome to our Strength and Focus Yoga class. I see a lot of familiar faces. But is there anybody here that's new to yoga or new to my class? Okay. So, just to let you know, in my class we are going to be working on strengthening the body. So, we're going to hold the poses. It's a little bit of a challenging class. But we're going to work on our breath work to bring down the stress that your body is feeling from the pose. So we do an Ujjayi ocean breath, where it's a 3-part breath, and we're going to start with a seated breath work, otherwise known as a pranayama, in the beginning, just to get you used to the breath, and then we're going to use that breath throughout the class to lower the heart rate, reduce the amount of stress the body's feeling. Having said that, we all work at our own pace. If there's something that I do that you don't like, just revert to whatever your favorite pose is. In the very beginning of the class, we do a lot of planks and down dogs, and that can be hard on the wrists and the shoulders. So if it bothers you, take a break. But you want to protract, like you're arching in between the shoulder blades anytime your palms are in the mat. And then lastly, I like to remind you about using your core. So that means pull the belly button into the spine, tuck the rib cage, and clench that breathing muscle. Strong core helps hold you steady, and it also protects your body. And it distributes the stress of the pose throughout the body. So, let's begin. All right, so we're going to stack the shoulders over the hips, and the ears are over the shoulders. Lift the chest, tuck the chin, close the eyes. Palms can rest on the knees, up or down. And we're just going to start with the breath. Not doing anything yet to change the breath. Just want to notice the breath. Noticing the fullness of the breath. Inhale through the nose. And how it's warmed by your body on the exhale out the nose. Noticing as the breath is originating in the upper body or in the lower belly. And we'll all bring the breath first originating in the low belly, filling it up like a balloon full of air, and then bring it into the mid belly, all the way to the upper chest. Pausing here. And then exhale from your upper chest, mid belly, low belly, or on your own. Take your time to perfect the pose each step of the way. And then lowering the left hand and knee, we're moving to the other side. You're on the ball of that left foot. Press the heel to the back wall. Pull the belly button to the spine. Ground into that left hand. Lifting the leg and the arm in opposition. Aligning the leg and the arm with the spine. Protract away in the left shoulder. Pull the belly button into the spine. And check out your breath. Make sure you are not holding the breath. When you hold your breath, you're trapping energy in the body, making the work harder. The inhale happens naturally, so all you need to do is focus on lengthening your exhale, and it will calm the heart rate. Bend the knee, reach back, touch the foot. Pointer, pause. Bend and touch. You've got 3 more. Take your time and use your breath. And then when you're done, lowering the hand and the foot, tuck the toes, bring the knees off the mat, place your entire torso on your lap, looking at your knees, and then slowly straighten your legs, coming into down dog. Bend your knees, pedal your feet to loosen up in the back side of the body. And we're working on slowly sinking down into the chest, into the armpits, into the feet, and all the way down into the heels. And then tilt the tailbone to the sky. Sinking as hard as you can into your down dog. Ground into your right foot. Take your left foot to the sky in a one-legged down dog. Bend the knee, reach the toes for the floor behind you in a twisted down dog. And then come down to a hover plank. Now, if this is not for you, you can come down to tabletop. When you're hovering here, you're going to take your left knee to your right elbow in a twisted plank, and then back, one-legged down dog, twisted down dog, hover plank, knee to elbow. You have 3 more, or you can take a break. Make sure you're protracting away in your shoulders. You're not sinking down into the shoulders. And you're breathing nice, long, deep breaths in and out of the nose. And then go ahead and step back to down dog. Sink down deeper into the heels and into the chest, into the armpits. Lift the tailbone to the sky. And then coming down to the knees, press back to child's pose. Reconnect with that breath. Maybe circle the wrists, loosening up the fluid in the wrists. And then coming back to tabletop, tuck the toes, back to down dog. And perfect your down dog. Sinking down as deep as you can while you're lifting that tailbone. Downward grounding into the left foot, right foot, one-legged down dog. Bend the knee to the twisted down dog. Feel the stretch of the right side of body. And then come down to your hover plank. Right knee, left elbow, twisted plank. And then again, one-legged down dog, twisted down dog. Hover plank, knee to elbow. Take a break, or you've got 3 more. Nice long deep breaths in and out of the nose. Don't hold the breath. back to child's pose. And reconnect with that breath. Back to tabletop, tuck the toes, back to down dog, sinking down deeper in the heels of the chest, tilt the tailbone, ground into the right foot, left foot, one-legged down dog, twisted down dog, hover plank, step through with the left foot, long lunge, stack the left knee over the left ankle and press your right heel to the wall behind you. Get the right leg as straight as you can by engaging your kneecap. Ground into the right hand, left hand to the sky. If this isn't for you, you can stay right here with both hands on the mat. Pull that left shoulder behind you and really shine your chest to the side wall. Check out the left knee. It tends to splay out to the left. Stack it back over the ankle. Take the left hand, draw a line down the wall, wrap it around the back, and look out over the left shoulder. And breathe. 3 nice long deep breaths here, in and out of the nose. Protract the way in the right shoulder. Unwind with the left hand, bringing it to the mat, and drop the right knee down. Grip the mat with your toes. Pull the belly button into the spine, sweeping the arms back and up. Pull the shoulder blades away from the ears. Bend that left knee and get a deeper stretch into that right hip flexor. Stay in here or challenge yourself by steepling the fingers, reaching for the back of the room. Keep the gaze forward. Unless you want to challenge your balance, then you can walk the gaze up the ceiling. And breathe. 3 nice long deep breaths here, in and out of the nose. And then bring the hands down to the mat, straighten the left leg, crown of the head to the knee. And breathe. Bend the left knee, grip the mat, engage the core, sweeping the arms out and back up, steepling the fingers, reaching to the back of the room. Maybe bend that left knee a little more to get a little deeper. Still gripping the mat with your feet to help hold you steady. So it's like a tripod effect. When you grip the mat with your feet and you pull the belly button into the spine, helps really ground you in the pose. Bringing the hands down to the mat, come onto the ball of the right foot, runner's lunge. Stepping back to plank, lower chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. If you're lowering knees, chest, chin, let's all push up into cobra by pulling the elbows in and the shoulders down. Lift the chest, and it's like you're trying to stretch that mat forward. Stay here. The alternative when we lower is lowering full body chaturanga, push-up dog. So you guys can choose which way you want to lower. Drop to the knees, push back to child's pose. Reconnect with the breath. Coming back to tabletop, tuck the toes, press back to down dog. Sinking down deeper into the heels of the armpits as you're tilting the tailbone. Grounding into the left foot, right foot to the sky, bend the knee, twisted down dog, hover plank, step through with the right foot, long lunge, runner's lunge. Press the left heel to the back wall. Bend that right knee. You're going to be taking up almost the entire stance of your mat. It's a long lunge. Otherwise, if you're back here, then it's hard to get your hip down so that you can feel that in that left hip flexor. Ground into the left hand. Take the right hand to the sky. Pull that right shoulder behind you. Protract in your left shoulder. Don't sink down into that shoulder or wrist. Unwind with the right hand, bringing it to the mat. Drop the left knee down. Grip the mat with your feet. Pull the belly button into the spine, squeezing your hands back and up to the sky, pulling the shoulder blades away from the ears. Staying here or singling the fingers and reaching to the back of the room. 3 nice long deep breaths in and out the nose. Bringing the hands down to the mat, straighten the right leg, crown of the head to the knee. And breathe. Bending the right knee, grip the mat, sweeping the arms back and up and down the back. Singling the fingers, reach to the back of the room again. 3 more deep breaths, in and out of the nose. Bringing the hands to the mat, back onto the ball of the left foot to your runner's lunge. Stepping back to plank, lower your choice, knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga, pushing up dog or cobra. Lift the chest, get out of the shoulders, lift the chin to the sky. And breathe. Dropping to the knees, child's pose. And back to tabletop, tuck the toes, back to down dog. Perfect your down dog. Ground into the right foot, left foot to the sky, bend the knee, twist to down dog. Hover plank. Step through with the left foot, swivel the right heel down, and take your right hand for a long line along the floor wall, ceiling to your warrior 2. And then you might have to walk that left foot in so that your left heel aligns with the right arch. The knee is right over the ankle, hips and chest square to the side of the mat, arms are in a T, shoulder blades pull down the back. 5 Ujjayi ocean breaths here. Every exhale working to be longer than the inhale and longer than the last exhale. Strong but calm warriors. Always perfecting the pose. Take the right hand, wrap around the back. Left hand to the sky. And then to the wall behind you. Still generous bend in the left knee. This left arm is really reaching and elongating, pulling a stretch down into your obliques. And breathe. Take your left forearm to the left knee. Right hand to the sky, and then to the wall in front. Pull the right shoulder behind you and grow the right arm longer. Bend that left knee. Pull that stretch all the way down into the right hip flexor, into the right oblique. And breathe. Slow down those exhales. Lengthen the exhalation. And then press back to your warrior 2. Moving into triangle, straighten that left leg. If you need to shorten your stance, you can walk that foot in a little bit. And then coming back into your T, you're going to reach for the front of the room as far as you can. Keep the belly button pulled into the spine, and then windmill the arms around. Left hand can rest on the leg, right hand reaching for the sky. For more of a challenge, you would lightly rest the left hand. You're not being supported by the left hand. And maybe you are, and you just wanted to challenge yourself a little bit by releasing it for just a few seconds. And then moving back into supporting yourself. Crown of the head's reaching for the front of the room. Torso is engaged. That belly button's pulled into the spine. Take the right hand, draw a line down the wall, wrap it around the back. Look out over the right shoulder. Release the right hand. Start bringing it towards the front of the mat. Onto the floor a few feet away. Round into that right hand. And then take the left hand up to the sky. Reaching for the sky. Pulling that left shoulder behind you. Stack your shoulder alignment. And breathe. Release the left hand to the floor, point the toes towards the hands. Leaving your hips over your ankles, walk your hands out into a wide-legged down dog, sinking into the armpits and tilting the tailbone to the sky. And breathe. Walking the hands back under the chest. Take your left hand under the forehead and the right hand to the sky. And breathe. You've got a flat back. The crown of your head is reaching for the wall. Shoulders are stacked in alignment. And then reverse it. The right hand comes down under the forehead and the left hand goes up. Pull that shoulder behind you. Stack that shoulder alignment. Get out of the right shoulder by protracting in the right shoulder. Very nice. Crown of the head's actively reaching for the wall, not the floor. There you go. Nice adjustments. Left hand comes down. Bend the knees, pull the heels into the body. Bending the knees, left hand comes on to the left knee, right hand on the right knee in your squat. Pull your shoulders over your hips, and then tuck your tailbone under and sink down deeper. Hands are in prayer. We're going to find our center edge, going as deep as we can in a center squat, and then bend the right knee, lunge to the right with the hands in the air, and then coming back to center, again, sinking as low as you can go, and then bend that left knee. So our hands are in the air, getting our heart rate up. We're going to use our breath to bring the heart rate down. So make sure that you are lengthening your exhales. Every exhale is working to be longer than the last. It takes practice. The inhale will happen naturally. All you've got to do is work on slowing down your exhales. One more each side. Straighten the legs, arms are back in a T. Move your feet back to your warrior two. Find your deepest warrior two. Windmill the hands to the mat for a runner's lunge. Step back to plank and lower chaturanga. Or knees, chest, chin. Push up dog or cobra. Breathe. Get out of the shoulders, lift the chin. Drop into the knees, child pose. And then back to tabletop, tuck the toes, back to down dog. Sink down and perfect your down dog. Grounding to the left foot, right foot to the sky, one-legged down dog, twisted down dog, hover plank, step through steps through with the right foot. Swivel the left heel down, windmill around. Warrior two. Check out your alignment. Right heel aligns with left arch. Hips are wide to the side of the mat. Shoulder blades are pulled down the back. Pull your shoulders over your hips. Keep your tailbone tucked under. Bend that right heel a little more. 5 Ujjayi Yoshi breaths here. Pull the belly button into the spine. Engage the hamstrings and the quads to really hold you steady and deep in your warrior two. As we exhale, sinking you a little deeper into your pose. Left hand wraps around the back, right hand to the sky, to the wall behind you, bend the right knee, rotate the right shoulder behind you, and lengthen the right arm. Growing longer in the right side of the body, breathing into the right rib cage. Bend that right knee, grow the right arm longer again. Always working to perfect your pose. Take the right forearm to the right knee, left hand to the sky, bend to the wall in front, then pull the left shoulder behind you, stack your shoulder alignment, bend the right knee, and grow the left arm longer. Breathe. And then pressing back to your warrior two. Straightening that right knee. Walk the foot in if you need to. And then moving into Trikonasana. Reach for the front of the room. Keep the belly button pulled in the spine. Get your torso parallel with the floor. Windmill the arms around. Crown the head, actively reaching for the front of the room. Pull the left shoulder behind you. Rest the right hand on the leg if you need the support. Challenge yourself by releasing it, if only occasionally. Draw a line down the wall with the left arm, wrap it behind your back, look over your left shoulder. Release the left hand, bringing it towards the front of the mat onto the floor. Ground into the left hand, right hand to the sky. Protract the left shoulder. Crown of the head reaches for the front of the room or for whatever wall's in front of you. Just as long as it's not reaching for the floor. You want it to be fully supported. Breathing into the twist. Right hand comes down. Walk the hands under the chest, pointing the feet towards the hands. Take your right hand under your forehead and left hand to the sky. Protract in the right shoulder. Stack your shoulder alignment. Really reach with these left fingertips. See how long you can get in your arm span. Very nice. Reverse it. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. That may be a cramp in my hip. off the mat. Lift the chest. Lift the chin. Breathe. For me, somebody breathe. Drop to the knees. Press back to child's pose. That's how I like the mic, right? Talking while you're trying to exercise.
Oh boy.
Alright, coming back to tabletop, tuck the toes, back to down dog, perfect your down dog. Bend the knees, look to the front of the mat and hop or step to the front of the mat. Come into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Chest reaching for the knees, tailbone reaching for the sky. Hands can rest on the legs or the mat. Or reach behind you, clasp the fingers, set them on the sacrum, or press them to the sky for a shoulder opener. And breathe. Shake your head, yes, no, or circles. Protract in the shoulders. Bend the knees, set your entire torso on your lap, tilt your tailbone to the sky. Little different stretch, deeper into the sciatic nerve area. Release the hands, sweep them along the floor, up the wall, to the sky, sit back into chair pose. The knees should be behind your toes. Pull the belly button into the spine to help hold you more steady. And now work on getting these arms right up next to the ears. Chest is lifted, and then you're pulling the shoulder blades down the back. It's not an easy task. It's one of the hardest poses I think I know. Doesn't look like it should be, but it is. Let's do 5 Ujjayi Dosha press. Lengthen that exhale to get that heart rate down. Sink a little deeper. Your hamstrings will love you later. And straighten your legs, bring your arms down, around into prayer. Close the eyes. front of the room and pull your shoulder blades down your back. Bend that right knee and try and push your left heel to the wall behind you. Pull the belly button into the spine. Steeple the fingers. Reach for the back of the room. Keep your gaze forward. Unless you want to challenge your body, challenge your balance rather. Then you can walk the gaze up the sky. Breathe into the front of the body. Bring the hands in front of you in prayer, hinge forward. Left elbow to the right knee. Pull the right shoulder behind you. Stack that shoulder alignment. Bend your right knee to get a little deeper into that left hip flexor. And breathe. Come back to the center, reach for the sky. We're going to swivel the left heel down, come into warrior, walk the right foot over to align your right heel with the left arch. Bend your right knee, your deepest warrior. And your last warrior on this side. Breathe. And windmill the hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Walk the right foot under the shoulder and then step back to plank. Lower chaturanga, push-up dog. Lift the chin, get out of the shoulders, lift the chest. Drop the knees, child's pose. And breathe. And back to tabletop, tuck the toes, back to down dog. Doing it all again. Bend the knees. Hop or step to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Reach behind you. Steeple the fingers. Press them to the sky. Bend the knees. Set your entire torso on your lap. Tilt your tailbone to the sky. And breathe. Release the hands. Sweep them along the floor. Up the wall. To the sky. Sit back in chair pose. Your deepest chair pose. We won't hold it long. Just go deep. Ha ha ha. See? Increased range of motion already. All right. Straighten the legs. Bring the arms down, around in prayer. Close the eyes for a moment just to relish the effects of the poses. Engage the breath. Slow down the heart rate. Alright, we're moving to the other side. Opening the eyes, coming in a mountain pose. You're grounding into that left leg, bend that right knee. Pull the belly button into the spine. Lift the right knee, bend the left knee. Hinge forward. Step back, find your footing. Sweep your arms behind you, up to the sky. Walk that left foot out to get a little deeper. Square the hips, shoulders to the front of the mat. Pull the shoulder blades down the spine. Press the right heel to the back wall. Steeple the fingers. Reach to the back of the room. Keep the gaze forward. Or walk the gaze up the sky. And breathe. Bring the hands down in front the shoulders, lift the chest, lift the chin. And drop to the knees, child pose. Back to tabletop, tuck the toes, and back to down dog. Bend your knees, look to the front of the mat. Hop or step, come into forward fold. No chair pose. Reverse swan dive. Lead with your chest flat back. Reaching for the sky, and again, hands come into prayer. Closing the eyes, just to relish. Calm mountain pose. And then opening the eyes, we're going to move into tree pose, also called Vriksasana. So, strong mountain pose. You're still gripping the mat, quads, hamstrings, core, belly button, chest lifted, shoulders pulled down the back, crown of the head to the sky. That's your starting point. That's your tree pose, your solid pose. You're going to kickstand the left heel on top of the right ankle. And this is tree, so you can stay right here. You can bring your hands into prayer. You can be open with them. You can be a little more challenged by pressing the heel into the calf and being here. Keep the hips square. You could also bring the heel into the thigh, pressing the heel into the thigh and the high thigh into the heel at the same time. Nice little counterbalance. Keep your gaze on something that's not moving. Pull the belly button to the side. You could move further by holding the left knee. Grip the mat with your feet. You could move a little further by gripping the foot and pressing it out to the side. And if you can get to the foot, you can push the foot to the hand and the hand into the foot. So when you start to teeter-totter, you can make your adjustments. And then just release when you're ready. Very nice. All right, let's move to the other side. Mountain pose. Kickstand the right heel. Square the hips. And move to where you want to go. I always go one step at a time. Just so that my focus can stay with me. Focus is probably 80% of it. I'm always feeling my feet and toes grip the mat and the belly button grip the spine. That helps hold me steady. Good one to first practice here so that you can feel how the pose feels and then release the hand and get that muscle memory going. Good job. Roll it out. One more. That's it. Then we're going down to that. All right. So mountain pose. Left hand out. Right hand down. Ground into the left foot. Reach for the instep of the right foot. Pull the belly button into the spine and push your foot to your hand as you pull with your hand. shoulder opener. Even the song is calling us to the mat. All right, let's roll that out. Good, guys. Good job. All right, let's do a swan dive to get there. Reaching high. Lead with your heart, flat back. Coming down. Hopper step to plank. Bend the left knee. Set it behind the left hand. Moving into pigeon. Dropping to the right knee. Use your right toes to pull that right leg out long behind you. Or, if this doesn't work for your knee, you can do the recline pigeon, which I'll probably do on the other side. Getting the same thing except for the hip flexor when you do the recline pigeon. If you're comfortable, lower the chest, stack the hand, right cheek comes down. Connect with that breath. Really engage the ocean breath here in the back of the throat. Quickly calm the body. Encourage your neighbor with your ocean breath. I don't know if I can with this side, but you could reach for the instep with that right foot and get a little quad stretch. And then again, you could also reach with the left hand to the sky, adding that strengthening aspect back into it. Alright, we're going to move to the other side. So you're coming onto the ball of the right foot, pressing yourself back to plank, you bend the right knee, set it behind the right hand. Coming down to the left knee, you're going to slowly walk that left leg out long. You guys move where you want to be with this one because it takes me a while on this side. So I'm just going to take my time. Go ahead and lower your chest, stack your hands, and take your left cheek down. Connect with that breath. Engage that ocean breath. Deep, loud ocean breath in the back of the throat. If you like the twist, then you're pressing the palms into the mat, threading the left arm through, dropping onto that left shoulder. Stack the hands or press to prayer. Pressing the palms back into the mat. You want to work on strengthening that upper body and back. out over the right hand. Take the left hand and press them onto the knees for a little deeper stretch. But if this is too much for you, you can lower the feet closer to the bottom of the mat, so it's not as intense of a twist.